Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. It's Natalie, it's Lexi, and we got Speedy in tow. We are just leaving Wyoming. We're about to be entering Nebraska. We are on I-80. It is a beautiful Thursday morning. I've already had some good coffee, some good breakfast, some good music, some good conversation. I've already had a wonderful start to this morning. So I thought I would touch base with you guys really quick. Why in the heck is Hotshot Adventures going all the way to the East Coast, right? I've never gone to the East Coast. I've never even gone to the Eastern time zone. I've only gone as far as St. Louis, Missouri, which was a special request for my lovely Mr. Ross. I picked up a gorgeous car for him in St. Louis. I went to Mississippi once, which again was a special request, one of my direct customers for a freight load. So that's pretty much as far east as I have gone. Now we're taking this Mercedes to Michigan, and I told you guys about that story. And we are taking the rest of this freight or cars, tractor, truck, whatever you want to call it, to Virginia. Why in the heck am I going all the way across the country to Virginia? I got asked, Mr. Bill, if you guys don't remember Mr. Bill, I did a video a while back, probably over a year ago, I'm not sure, about, the title was Bill and I Went to Prison. Bill asked me, he was one of my Patreons, and he asked me if I would help him to do a load from a prison, moving a dental trailer from one prison to another. First I recorded it, that was cool. And you know, we've stayed in touch every so often throughout that time. Hi, how are you? What are you doing? You know, what do your brakes feel like? What are the weather conditions over here? You know, trucker talk. Mr. Bill lived in Northern California, nice, 10-acre farm, and with his wife, and they got a whole bunch of kids, and they sold it, you guys. They sold it, and they bought like a 10 times more bigger and more beautiful farm in Virginia. And I was asked to pick up the last remaining pieces that Mr. Bill and his family left in California and bring them to Virginia. And I'm very honored. I get to see the cool farm. Hopefully, I'll be able to share a little bit without being too intrusive, but share a little bit and show you guys. I've never been to Virginia. I've never been to West Virginia. Who knows what kind of backhaul I get. I'm going to be pressed for time as far as a backhaul, but I wouldn't mind exploring all of those surrounding states. I've always wanted to see, Kentucky, Tennessee, all of those states right around there. That's why I asked Lexi to come with me, because we've never gone this far east. And I told her, well, shoot, who knows what we'll see or what will pass. And who knows, if we'll get another opportunity to do this. I wouldn't normally just book loads from one coast to the complete opposite coast. There's just way too much money in my area, and there's too much work for me to do. That's a lot closer. But when the opportunity arises, which is normally kind of how I run, I stick to my little area. But when somebody asks me to go somewhere that is farther, I can, or I am willing to take a long trip. So that's what we are doing. It is Thursday. I am looking forward to flat ground in Nebraska, and whatever we hit after Nebraska, I believe is Iowa. It's going to be probably Iowa. And I'm looking to flat ground, fair winds, good road conditions, so we can eat up about, I would love to hit like 700 miles today. We'll see what happens. I am very excited to see Bill's house and meet the family. I've heard so much about everybody, and I'm very excited. Another reason why I wanted to bring Lexi, so all the kids can meet each other and hang out. But I have gotten so many, okay, let me tell you really quick, you guys, the story about this 1949 Chevy, at least the part of the story that I know, right? So Bill is very happily married, been happily married with his wife for, I don't know, a super long time. And I believe she had one. I believe she had a 49 Chevy like a long time ago, and she's always wanted another one. Well, about a year ago, I think it was, a year or so, Bill bought her this 49 Chevy. I don't know if it was a birthday or anniversary gift or something, but he bought her this 49 Chevy. Let me tell you, lady, okay, everybody wants your truck. I had to stop and get a tire fixed. 2 guys at that tire shop wanted the truck, 1 guy wanted the tractor. And then we were crossing a scale in Utah. The DOT officer, of course I had my windows rolled down. DOT officer said, you could just drop that truck off right here. And I laughed, of course, and I said, I want it too. I told him I want it too. So everybody's looking at your load. It's very cool. I'm happy to haul it. Crazy cool load, going to some crazy cool people, and I'm just so excited to be a part of that and see the farm and see people evolve and grow and enjoy, right? Enjoy life. That's what it's about. So we're gonna haul this. We got about another, I don't know, 1,100 miles or so till we get to Michigan. Drop off this Mercedes. I'm trying to find something to put in its place and take again a fully loaded trailer from Michigan to Virginia. We're just passing through Ogallala, Nebraska. It's pretty flat, no wind, no nothing, not much of anything. It's I think it's a beautiful state. A little too flat for me, a little too cold for me. But we are almost at 9 o'clock this morning and 30 degrees. You know what Ogallala reminds me of, for all my country folks out there? Reminds me of that movie with Robert Duvall, Lonesome Dove. For all my country folks, I'm sure you've watched that movie. Big old long movie. But some of you may or may not have watched the prequel to Lonesome Dove. The prequel to Lonesome Dove, which is my all-time favorite movie forever and ever and ever, I don't care, is Dead Man's Walk. If you guys loved Lonesome Dove, Amazon, rent it, whatever, that is the prequel to Lonesome Dove, and it tells the story of the 2 friends, Corporal Carl, and it tells their story when they were young. And a really cool story, tells really how a long time ago how hard life was, how dangerous life was. And every time I watch it, reminds me how lucky we are and how much we have advanced as a society and as a country. Anyways, we're just passing through Ogallala. I think I am stopping in Omaha for diesel. I found diesel for $4.30 on my little app here, so that's where we're heading for. Thursday was just a straight driving day, nothing too exciting. We really didn't stop anywhere, just a lot of flat ground that we covered and some pretty scenery, but it was just a day that we spent chewing up the miles and listening to a lot of music. It's Friday morning, you guys. I did not realize how close Lexi and I had chosen a hotel last night to the I-80 truck stop, right? The world's largest truck stop in Iowa. I told Lexi, find a truck stop, I need coffee. And she's like, oh, there's a Pilot on exit 284. I'm like, okay, great. So we start heading there and we start seeing the signs. I'm like, oh, Lexi, it's the world's largest truck stop. We're gonna go over there. She's more excited about sugar coffee and breakfast, and I'm more excited about, what am I more excited about? Stuff, buying stuff. Maybe I can find another sweater. And coffee, definitely. Coffee. They got a lot of stuff there, Lexi. Come on, Warner, hit the gas. There you go, buddy. Look at Lexi. Isn't it huge? Look at all those trucks.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, yeah, I see it, she says. Oh, well.
Oh, okay.
Isn't it huge? All right, entrance, truck stop, entrance. No, I know I have to go to the back. Hey, dude, are you gonna fucking... Sorry, Lexi. Sorry, YouTube. Freaking stop. Jesus.
Hey, there's where that came from, YouTube.
Ah! Rat. Tattletale. I wonder, you see my blinker on, bro. I don't know what you're waiting for. Oof. Welcome to Iowa 80 Truck Stop, Lexi.
Sheesh.
You've never been here before.
Nope.
This is like my third time, bro. Okay.
Hey, little flexer.
Yeah, man. I've been up here a minute. Okay. I've been up here like a few times. Been up here a few times, bro. No, I took off my seatbelt. Shut up. Alrighty. Look at.
Tell me what to do.
Park right here, boy. Park right here, boy. Oh, it's far from the opening. It's okay.
No.
Hurry up, dude. Did all my crazy backup parking maneuvers in the dark. I couldn't hardly see the lines, so it took me a little bit. But we did go inside. I did not find a sweater. We did find coffee. Lexi got a cool shirt. We got something for my mom. You know, we checked everything out and, you know, had fun checking out I-80, world's largest truck stop. And then we were back on the road. Hey, we're about to roll over the Mississippi River out of Iowa, coming into Illinois. We got less than 400 miles left to make it to our Mercedes-Benz drop. Make it there, and then I'm going to travel 20 miles east, you guys. I'm going to stop off at Mannheim, pick up one of them new Ford Broncos, and then we're going to go south, I guess southeast, towards Virginia. Stressful one. I called my customer. Oops, I gotta go this way. I called my customer for the Mercedes. I was
half
like,
a mile. Keep right at the fork. Follow signs for I-94 East Detroit.
Okay, we're going towards Detroit. Not in Detroit, but towards it. Very close, the outskirts. Yeah, so I called him up when I was about 10 miles out. I was like, hey, Ron, you know, how wide is your driveway? Oh, no problem, right, you guys? Us hotshots? Oh, no problem. You can get in. Oh, boy, I barely made it. I lost a mud flap. Again. Ruben, I lost a mud flap again.
In a quarter mile, keep left at the fork to continue toward I-94 East.
Ruben was backing into the driveway, and then one of the mud flaps, you know, snapped off. And I had him put it back on because I was like, Ruben, I'm going all the way across the country. Like, I don't want, you know, anybody to give me a hard time for a missing mud flap. So he put it back on for me, sweetheart. He put it on for me, and the same mud flap ripped off again. So just one of those things. Anyways, we got paid. We got money. We got an open space on the deck of the trailer, right, Lexi?
Yeah.
Lexi got out and spotted me to get into this guy. Beautiful property. Beautiful, huge houses.
Scared the hell out of me. I thought she was gonna tumble down the hill.
Oh yeah, a little hilly, very narrow little driveways and everything. And then he's like, oh, just whip around the back, and there's another gate that you can go out. And I'm like, there was no way to make the turns. Like, you know, there was no way to make the turns. So I had to back up and then go out the same driveway that we came in. But this time I was making a left, so of course it's easier. But anyways, we got an open space on the trailer now. We still got about almost 600 miles to go from where we are now to our final drop for Mr. Bill. But I got an empty space, right? I got an empty space, so I'm picking up a 2022 Ford Bronco out of Mannheim, 30 miles away from us right now. So it's you know, an extra I don't know, 600 or something like that, and it's dropping off on the way to my final drop in Virginia. So that's good, and I can drop it off tomorrow. It's Friday today. Tomorrow's Saturday. I'm gonna drop off the Bronco as soon as I make it there. And come on, dude, hit the gas, Jesus. You make me slow down 25 miles an hour, and you have a whole, never mind. He had a whole mile. Look at Lexi. He had a whole mile to merge. Idiot. Anyways, we're gonna go pick up this Ford Bronco. Can you tell, you guys? It's been a long trip. Can you tell? Oh, we've only been driving for 5 days. Pro to taking long trips. I have been in my house slippers since I left my house on Monday. I barely put on tennies today. It's Friday. So that's a pro. A con is, I get a little bit cranky with all these miles. It's easy to drive the miles on the long stretches of highway. But once you get into these cities, boy, these people start acting crazy. They act like it's a road race, and you're inconveniencing them by being in front of them. It's crazy. And traveling the country, I thought it was just a California thing. No, it's a big city thing. They're everywhere. Every big city. It's just crazy. But anyways, we're gonna go pick up this Bronco. Who knows where we'll shut it down tonight? Somewhere between here and North Carolina, where the Bronco drops off. And then I think from North Carolina drop to Virginia, it's about 150 miles. And we get to go say hi and see our friend's property and meet everybody, and very excited about that. So I'll keep looking at the positives, get some good rest tonight, and tomorrow's a new day.